Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Season of Discovery, featuring a Human Paladin. If you're new here, feel free to enjoy the relaxing commentary of today's episode in the background. And, as always, I hope you are all doing well, and I thank you for joining me today. It means a lot. In the previous episode, we returned to Ungoro, calling its prehistoric inhabitants, and finishing our collection of those dreaded power crystals. Today, we once again offer our aid to those suffering within the Plague Lands. We've picked up the remaining quests at Chillwind Point, and it looks like there may be a few more to pick up throughout the rest of the zone. Let's get started with our return to Anderhall. We've got watches to collect, and towers to mark. We're going to stick with our shotgun spec for the time being. But if we feel like we're going to have to pull a crazy amount of enemies at a time to speed things up, then we'll switch back to protection. Keep the beacon torch out on our bars. Ooh, looks like we have an elite to deal with in each of these towers. I think we should be fine. I don't think it's anything that we can't handle. Interesting that I'm out of range. I wonder if I just have to be out front. Yeah, it's a very specific location. That's okay, Tower 1 has been marked. Now let's keep our eye out for those Anderhall watches. I'm assuming they're in some sort of chests or cases. They don't appear to drop off of any of the undead. Yeah, I see these small lock boxes. Let's see if we can mark this second tower without pulling the elites. That would be ideal. And we can. Definitely gonna want to do that for the other towers as well. We're heading over to Tower 3. We've got 2 more watches to pick up. It's not a huge rush. We're gonna have to carve through quite a few on our way to the last tower, I think. Looks like the beacon has a cooldown, so we have to wait for another minute. Alright, one final tower to go. Let's handle this one and pick up our last watch as well. Let's avoid what's going on over here in the middle of town. Don't want to deal with that. Final tower marked. Let's get that last watch. And that is our final watch. Don't know if we should turn this one in first or if we can head up north first. Definitely not going to head back to Chillwind Camp just yet. But maybe we'll speak with Chromie first before we head north. Back over to Fellstone Field. Let's find a safe path back to Chromie. Maybe we'll head outside of the city. Well, looks like we got some players over here. Should make it a little bit easier for us to get through. I spoke way too soon. Let's see if Chromie will help us actually kill any of these, or if we're just gonna die. Probably just gonna die. Let's make our stand here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Getting very lucky with these holy shocks, that's for sure. We just went to full. Pretty sure that was like 10 holy shocks in a row. And we got lucky, none of them followed us up here. Very nice, we gained a level from that. I believe we're level 57 now. We'll spend that talent point in just a second. Let's figure out what other quests Chromie has for us. She's a vendor, apparently. Interesting. Chronoboon Displacer. Oh, you know what? This is new. This is very new. Okay, I know what this is. So you can store your world buff effects into this device, which is useful because the raid instances in vanilla are often highly contested when you're trying to go in, and world buffs are a big part of the overall culture of vanilla. This item allows you to keep them without potentially losing them to the rival faction if they kill you outside of the instance. Not a problem on this server though. This is a PvE server. It really only applies to PvP servers, but it's good to know that it's still kind of it's still cool that it's here. Looks like Chromie wants me to find some more watches. I am not, because we're not going to get a whole lot of experience from that. Interesting daily quest though. I wonder why you would do that. What is the purpose? Get more of these attuned dampeners, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all that necessary. So let's head north. We'll head over to Fellstone Field. We'll turn in a quest there. And I believe we have an NPC to kill as well. Back at Fellstone Field already. Let's take out the Cauldron Lord and turn in this half charm. get the talent point selected as well. Nothing too special at this point. Actually, that's not true. We need to put our second point to Pursuit of Justice, for sure. Huge for us. That extra 8% movement speed is going to feel really, really good. I've definitely missed that one a lot. We've got the key, and now we just gotta click on the cauldron. Cauldron has been opened, vial has been filled. We'll bring that back to Chillwind Camp when we can. Now let's turn in the good luck charm. We have to sneak back into this house and avoid the Scarlet Crusade in the process. Don't want to deal with them right now. Now we gotta locate the other half of the charm. Somewhere on the Fellstone farm. Doesn't look like we're gonna get anything super special out of this. I don't think this neck piece is gonna be all that great. That's okay. Definitely could use the experience. Now, where could it be located? Who's holding on to it? I see a bunch of dots on our map. Perhaps patches of soil. Start looking around for anything interesting. No, it's being held on by the ghouls, specifically. Looks like we got it on our first try. Not sure if that is a lucky coincidence there. I'm certainly not complaining. And that should wrap up the Fellstone saga. A neck piece with 13 shadow resistance and nothing else. Not sure if that's going to be handy at all at any point during endgame. Let's see what we have next. It looks like we have some diseased animals to kill. Let's work on that as we head north up to whatever this quest is. Unfinished business, looks like. I do wonder if turning in any of the quests at Chill Point Camp or Chillwind Camp right now would actually send us up that way. I'm not positive. I know in Cataclysm, this area up top here, which I believe is Hearthglen, maybe, is it very used in the story of the zone. But maybe not so much in vanilla. I'm not sure. Looks like somebody else has been killing wolves. Northridge Lumber Camp. So that's what this little area is called. We're gonna have to forget about the wolves for now, it looks like. Wait for them to respawn. Yeah, still no wolves in sight. I wonder if they share a respawn with these spiders that I keep seeing. We're gonna head back on the main road. Okay, we're gonna have to push through the Scarlet Crusade, it looks like. Let's go right past them and then we'll try to see what this quest is all about up north here. Looks like we're still technically in the North Ridge Lumber Camp, just all the way on the northeastern end. Let's speak with Kirsta Deep Shadow and see what
Hello.
she needs.
See you around.
Kill 2 Scarlet Medics, Hunters, Magi, and Knights.
Farewell.
Very nice. Nice and easy, self-explanatory. Definitely up for more of that today. Wonder if we're supposed to be killing this guy later. Too late now, I guess we'll just worry about that when the time comes. Looks like to slay the other members, we're going to have to return to the main road. There are only knights and lumberjacks here. Interesting, no magi to be seen in the area that they are noted. Could be another sharing of respawns situation. So we might want to just take out the whole camp. Or at least quite a few. And see if that triggers anything for us. Still nothing, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and switch over to the hunters now. I do see a medic. That's promising. A couple of medics. We can work with that. The medics and knights are down. We're going to have to check some of the other camps around the area. There's plenty throughout the Plague Lands. I guess we could return to Fellstone Field as well and see if that band of Scarlet Crusaders contains any of the specific types that we need. Let's check Dawson's tiers first. Take a quick look. Don't see any that are alive. Of course, we just grabbed all of these. Let's see if we can get out of here alive. Not sure how we aggroed all of that, but hopefully our 8% boosted movement speed from Pursuit of Justice will help us get away from this. Alright, we're gonna go check some of the other camps now. If we can't find anything, we're gonna have to head back up north and try our luck at killing some of the other types of Scarlet Crusaders, with the hopes that the ones that we need will spawn. I see a hunter, that's good. Fortunately, that may have been the only hunter. We are going to need a second one. Haven't seen a single Magi yet. I'm not sure what the difference is between the Magi and the Scarlet Invokers. They have been casting arcane missiles at us after all. We'll check Fillstone Field real quick before we head back up north. There is indeed a hunter there. Maybe we can pick him off. Very good, we got the hunters at least. And I believe that just leaves the mages. Just 2 more. Starting to think we're gonna have to kill some of these spiders as well to make these wolves appear. Getting a ton of ironweb spider silk from these spiders. Wonder how common of a drop that is. That stuff is not cheap, so it's pretty useful. Ooh. A BOE blue dagger. Julie's dagger. Chance on hit heals the wielder of 78 damage over 12 seconds. That's not good at all. But I'm assuming the DPS of this thing is probably pretty decent, so probably not the best thing we could have gotten. But we'll take it. And there's one of those diseased wolves that respawned as a result of us killing some of those spiders off. Really crazy that that's how they designed it. Not sure if that was just an oversight or if that was intentional. Doesn't happen in too many zones, but this is definitely one of the zones that experiences this the most. Probably better nowadays that the spawn rate is probably improved. Even in Classic Era, I imagine that's something that they put in. I can't remember if that was the case back in 2019 or not. But they added improved spawn rates. But imagine not having that, and you had to basically kill enemies that were not part of your objective in order to potentially spawn the correct quest objectives like 5 minutes later. Imagine a world where that was the case.
See you later.
Luckily we've got all the diseased wolves we need now, so we can stop killing random spiders. Let's see if we get lucky. We need 2 Scarlet Mages. Dang, it looks like one of them is already taken. Not really concerned with how many we pull at a time. If we see a mage, we're just going to exorcist it immediately. Yeah, and I fear this is going to be a similar situation to the wolves we've been dealing with. We may have to start killing these camps off and hope that the respawns are decent, that we get lucky. A little bit too many, but I think we can get through it. Deal with the knights specifically, they keep knocking us down. Here's our first mage. Just need to find one more. We've cleared out this camp mostly. I think there looks like there's just one knight left. Got so many people coming through this area. We may just have to stay at one spot to avoid potentially losing out on another mage kill. It's a tough call. Looks like there are plenty of others trying to do the same thing. Getting some more respawns at a pretty decent pace, but unfortunately no mages. Oh, we've got one right there. Let's tag it. It'd be a little bit tough to survive this one, I think. I think they all kind of came back at the wrong time. course, there's 2 more mages here that we could have had a while ago. Had a lot of that kind of luck recently. Let's see if we can grab this solid chest. I could use some more major healing potions. That would be nice. Doesn't look like we got anything of the sort, though. We got what we need. That's all that matters. Let's return to Cursed Deep Shadow up north. We'll turn in that quest, and then I think we'll call it a day. We've got plenty of other quests to turn in down south, but we'll save that for the next episode. We'll see what follow-ups remain in the Western Plaguelands. If there's nothing else, then we will be heading into the Eastern Plaguelands. I'm sure we're going to have plenty of stuff to do there, especially at Light's Hope Chapel. And we'll definitely have to pick up our next rune as well. Gonna have to figure out what our squire wants to kill and where to kill it. It's not marked on our map at all, so a little bit of research may be in order.
Well met. See you around. Have a good one.
Kill Huntsman Radley and Cavalier Durgan before returning to Cursed Deep Shadow.
Be careful.
Couple of named NPCs, one to the north, one to the south. Sounds like a good starting place to me for the next episode. Guys, we're going to end it right here for now. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Plaguelands so far. As always, I appreciate you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.